That is right, people. I hope you're all feeling all festive. Enjoy your mince pies, drink your mulled wine, sit around a nice, cozy, warm fire. The presents nestled under the Christmas tree, because this is the Christmas version of the Raining Rock podcast. I am, of course, still your podcast prediction champion. I am, of course, still the excellent one. I am Ricky Coleman. As previously said, this is a Christmas edition of the Raining Rock podcast. So like, share, subscribe, all of that. Smash the bell, turn on all my notifications. Get me to 400 subscribers. Only 7 away. Let's do this before the end of the year. Only a few more videos left. I'll be here live on Christmas Day. We've got the World's End predictions, watch along reactions next Saturday, and then the Raining Rock podcast next Sunday. So only a few more videos left, like I've said. So do like, share all of that, and subscribe. But I'm never alone. I'm going to bring in the man himself. He is the man they call Alex.
What's up, people?
And how are you today?
I'm all right, man. Just ready to get the holiday over with, man.
Just 3 days to go. Are you all set and all ready for it?
It's been rough.
And of course, we're 9 days away from the end of the year. 9 days, yeah. So do you have any big plans for next year? Any big plans for 2025?
Well, I know I plan on taking me a couple trips. I know that for sure.
So taking some vacations and in America or other countries.
I know for my birthday I plan on going to New Orleans that weekend.
How you're 42, aren't you? No.
Say it again.
You're 42, aren't you? Or am I aging you?
Oh, New Orleans.
No, how old are you? 42?
Oh, 43.
43. I knew it was around that age, so yeah. I'm not much younger. I'm 37, 38 next year.
I wish I was 20 again.
I feel the aches and pains daily, especially in very cold weather.
Pop today.
I've severe back pain, shoulder pain, hips, everything. Everything hurts.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, yes, this is the Raining Rock podcast. Somebody like, subscribe, all of that, and let's get on with the first segment. So pull up a chair, let's grab a drink, because it is time for... That is right. What's cooking at the table? So I've been up to the usual, going to the gym, and I did make, for this next Saturday, World's End match card. It doesn't look like the best match card in the world, but there we are. And I don't know if I've said this on previous episodes, but next year I think I'm done. No, we're not done with AEW, but I will not be doing watch-alongs anymore. I'm going to focus more on TNA. I'm going to be doing TNA watch-alongs, and for AEW, I'm going to do like short match reactions afterwards. Or if I think Christian is going to cash in, for example, I might do a little short thing. Oh, is he going to cash in? And just do that. I won't be doing watch-alongs anymore. They're just too long, 5-6 hour pay-per-views. Just ugh. So yes, next year TNA watch-alongs and just match shorts for AEW. But what have you been up to since the last time you were on?
Say it again.
Well, since the last time you were on, what have you been up to? Anything? Gearing up for Christmas, but anything else?
Man, my job been working me extra hard than usual. Other than that, I've just been relaxing.
Fair enough. and all set, ready. You're from Alabama. You don't get snow there, do you?
Yeah, I mean not every year, like so every couple years.
It's not. I like the White Christmas. Don't you see if you've seen the movie? Or I've said the
I
song is
see.
very very famous. But would like snow on Christmas Day, gone on Boxing Day, but doesn't work like that, does it? But yeah, we just before we get into the next section, so what did you say your favorite all time Christmas movie was?
Oh man, I want to say A Christmas Story.
No, for me it's Home Alone. If I had to pick one, I think Home Alone, all time classic. Elf is good. Do you like Elf?
Eh, eh, it's okay.
Die Hard, if you want to count it as a Christmas movie. Do you like Die Hard?
That really is a Christmas movie. Like a lot of people be saying it.
Some have said definitely not. Some have said, of course it is. It's around Christmas time. So no, it's not really a movie you would sit down with. I know you've got children, so not really. The Die Hard really isn't a movie you would sit down with the family, is it? It's not
Oh
really.
no, you watch that with a
So
kid?
it's
No.
set at Christmas, but it's not really a Christmas movie. I think like Home Alone is definitely. Elf is. Gremlins. Would you
Definitely
count
Home
Gremlins as a
Alone.
Christmas movie? Home
I go with
Alone.
Home Alone.
Gremlins.
The first one and the second one.
Yeah, the rest aren't as good. They're just. Ugh. I think they've just made. I think last year they made number 5. Like, ugh, ugh. You can't beat the first. So the first one. I think the second one is good, but the first one, they said also, the first one is one of those movies you can watch 20 times and it's still good.
I remember going to the movies to actually see the second one. I went to the movies to see the second one when it first came out.
1990, the first one came out, didn't it? I
Yeah.
think. So that's 20. So
And then the second one came out in '92.
is that 34 years? No, 24 years. 30. It is 34 years old and it's still a classic.
Oh yeah.
Miracle. I think Miracle on 34th Street. I think is a good one. Do you like that?
Not really. Not really.
It's all about the magic of Christmas. But yeah, speaking of movies, the spotlights are on. The Hollywood directors are here because it's time for. That is right, movie talk. So 3 movies I watched. First one, no, 2 of these were on Netflix. One wasn't. So the first one was Megan, about a I don't know if you've seen it, but it's about a very futuristic, she's a robot but looks very much like a girl, and then the end starts killing people.
I
So if
think
you've not seen it, and you plan to watch it, I've just spoiled it for you. Sorry, but here we are.
I put it on my watch list. I put it on my watch list. I think I'm gonna watch that soon.
So unfortunately, I apologize. My huge apology. I've just spoiled the ending for you. Sorry, but yeah, good film. The second one also on Netflix, and I recommend you watch this one. If Carry On, not Carry On, the Carry On movies, but I'm not going to spoil anything really. I'm just going to say good film. It's a Christmas movie because it's set on Christmas Eve.
Oh yeah, I got it on my watch list as well. That's a must buy. I got it on my list.
I'm not going to spoil that one for you, but yeah, all I'm going to say is very good movie. And my third and final movie is Dear Santa with Jack Black. Jack Black, great actor. Very, very funny because a kid he's got dyslexia when you spell things wrong. But you think
Oh,
you
you
spelled
mean
them
when
right.
he sent his letter to the Satan instead of Santa? Yeah, I
He
seen
put,
that trailer.
yeah, he mixed up the letters. Mixed up the letters and it went to Satan instead of Santa, and he turned up like, "You've sent me. I didn't send for you, though." Very good movie.
Yeah, I gotta check it
Um,
out. I gotta check it out.
so yeah, 3 good movies there. Sorry, I apologise. I spoilt Megan for you. My apologies. So are you? So yeah, you say you're going to be watching. So what the
Well, I just recently watched Bad Boys 4, like the last Bad Boy that just came out. I just recently watched that.
was that? Bad Boys Ride or Die?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
I thought it was okay. Did you like it?
yeah. It was okay. It was better than the last one.
First one for me, first one very good. Second one
Right.
good. Third is all right. Fourth is just okay. So yeah, I recommend all 3: Megan, Carry On, and Dear Santa.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna watch at least one of them tonight,
And
or if not two.
was it you? Was it you I was discussing the Lion King with, or I can't remember. They've done the second one of the Mufasa, the Lion
Oh
King
yeah, that just
one.
premiered this week. It's in the movies now.
The first one, the remake, the live action.
I didn't care
Yeah,
for that.
yeah.
Trash.
You can't beat the classic cartoon. Can't beat it. Lion King for me, probably the greatest Disney movie ever. Would you agree?
Right. Oh yeah. Top 5. Top 5.
Followed by Moana.
My guy. My
Because
guy.
it's got the rocking. But yes, we are just 3 days counting down the road, not to WrestleMania, but the road to Christmas. So it's just time, I believe there's just time to get my t-shirts. So, or you can wear them, of course, after Christmas. Show the Goldman brand off. Support the Golden One. Support excellence. And you do it with this ad right here. That is right. Okay, I'll turn my volume up, but give me 1 second. Almost on your screen right now. Follow me, like, subscribe, all of that. Very important. And Protein Teas Goldman's one. We'll just. Oh. I'll turn my volume up. Alex is. Oh, there he is. Okay. Thought he got eliminated from the Royal Rumble then, but there he is back as Mankind. Is my
Okay.
volume any better now or no?
Oh yeah, perfect.
Okay, then there is a lot of issues with StreamYard, so that's probably what it was. But not much wrestling to go over, but we will go over it. So it is time for let's hook up in the ring. Our entrance has been made. The crowd is sat. Our merch is on sale because it's time for this right here.
It is now time for wrestling.
That is right, wrestling roundup. And I've just turned my phone off. Of course, we'll start with AEW Dynamite, and whilst I'm turning my phone on, next year I'll be covering probably just Dynamite. Rampage, not really, nothing happens on it. Collision, really the same, so it'll just be Dynamite next year. For a whole year, nothing interesting has happened on either Rampage or Collision, so I'm wasting my time. I'll still probably look at the results, and if something interesting does happen, I'll mention it. But yeah, for a whole year, nothing interesting to happen is bad. Would you agree? Would you agree? Do you agree nothing interesting happening on AEW for an entire year, or no?
I mean, the Hangman and Swerve feud that was interesting to me. The Hangman Swerve this year, that was a good feud this year. I ain't gonna lie about that.
It was, but where can you go after burning someone's house down? It's like that's it.
You're right.
It meant to, wrestling's meant to build to that, and it didn't. It was just one random Dynamite. Oh, I've just burnt your house down. Okay. I've said this before, and I'll say it again with AEW. It's tiny little good things in a world of bad.
Right.
5% good, 95% bad. The good things that they do get lost very quickly. So, for example, I think one good thing at the moment is the Outrunners. They seem to be getting a push. So, yes, they're getting a push, but everything else is bad. So it just gets overlooked. But let's go to Dynamite. Let's very quickly go to Dynamite first. So, Mercedes Moné retained against Anna Jay. Okay. The Patriarchy went over Hook and Shia Bata. Shelton Benjamin knocked off the Beast Mortars to move forward in the Continental Classic Tournament. Darby Allin over Will Ospreay. That was a shocker. That's a big win for Darby Allin, but Will Ospreay, I'll get your thoughts on that in a second, but Will Ospreay now just seems to be losing to everybody, which I think he lost on Collision. And your main event for Dynamite, the Death Riders over Hangman and Page, who's now face. When did that happen?
Where?
Jay White and Orange Cassidy. I'll say a bronze. I don't know when Hangman and Page came face, because the last pay-per-view Full Gear, Jay White was a face and Page was a heel, but now Page is face. Okay.
It's confusing.
Okay. So yeah, your thoughts on Darby beating Will Ospreay?
That's a shocker. I didn't expect though. That's a big shock. Nothing against Darby. Darby is good. We know that much, but Will Ospreay?
And your thoughts on Page now being face all of a sudden?
I'm confused. I'm literally confused on that right there. Like how?
You and the rest, you and anybody else that does or doesn't watch AEW but kind of keeps up with it is confused, because it's like I said, Darby beating Will, good. Hangman Page being face, bad. So these good things get lost very quickly. Rampage, 4 matches. So Brian Cage and Takeshita over Powerhouse Hobbs and Mark Davis. Okay. Action and Jetty and Leo Rush defeated Goldie and Miles Hawkins. Not Kurt Hawkins' brother, but Holly Cameron did the job to Willow Nightingale, and Commander, who loses all the time, got beat by Brody King, also a bronze. Going into Collision, Will Ospreay lost again, this time to Ricochet. How many matches have they had since August? I think they've had 2 matches, then they had a triple threat, then they've had another match since August. The AEW doesn't build to anything. It's just, we got Ricochet, we got Will Ospreay, they can put in a good match. Let's just stick them together. Which, yes, they did put in a good match, but build to it. Penelope Ford got beat by Chris Statlander. Daniel Garcia over Shelton Benjamin. Claudio Castagnoli over the Beast Mortis. And Claudio... Sorry, no. I think I read it too fast there. Daniel Garcia over Shelton Benjamin, Mark Briscoe over the Beast Mortis, and Claudio over Darby Allin. He advances in the tournament. Bronze also. Anything to add there, or shall I just move on to Monday Night Raw?
Oh yeah, we're gonna move on to Raw, man.
Also, next week, I believe that Alex will be joining me for the final episode of 2024. But I will be doing end of the year awards. So
Okay.
I'm calling it the Golden Wrestling Awards. So my version of the Slammies end of the year award. Call it what you like. But yeah, I've done a few categories: best male superstar, female superstar, tag team, men and women's tag team, faction, show of the year, etc., etc. Got quite a few votes, so we'll see how that goes. A few more people need to vote on it, but there's a few clear winners already. But in my opinion, the worst Raw, if not ever, certainly in recent memory. But just check if I've got any comments here. I don't think I have. Okay. Oh. Okay, with Stephen Chambers, I do enjoy your comments and get those comments. Continue to get comments in. Boo! Crash test dummy Darby. Well, yeah, that's what he is. It's just seems to do bump after bump after bump, and he's never enough. So very quickly, so he does the coffin drop. Hey! He does a coffin drop from the turnbuckle to the outside. Yay! He does it off a ladder. Yay! And then he does it off through glass. Nothing's ever enough for these AEW marks. Anyway, Monday Night Raw, CM Punk came out. Good promo. Really laid into Seth Rollins. In my opinion, I think he buried him. Out comes Seth Rollins through the crowd. They brawled. You're now getting to CM Punk, Seth Rollins for the very first Raw on Netflix. Yeah, great start. This and the ending were the only two good bits about Raw, but we'll go over that. So yeah, great start. What were your thoughts?
I mean, I'm ready for it. I knew it was coming to a head at some point. I knew they won't try to wait to WrestleMania. So, hey, first Raw on Netflix, first Raw 2025, main event, Seth versus CM Punk. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's go.
And I like that CM Punk, he doesn't wrestle every week. He's not wrestled on TV ever since coming back.
Right.
It's just been pay-per-view, so they're using him very sparingly, and that's good. He's not there every week. So I think he's been used very, very well. A match that went way too long. You had the CM Punk thing on one match in 1 hour. Ugh. If I'm a casual fan, which of course I'm not, but if I'm a casual fan sat at home, this and SmackDown wouldn't make me want to tune in next week. It wouldn't want to make me tune in. Okay, Raw wouldn't want to make me get it on Netflix for 3. It's going to 3 hours next year. So is SmackDown. So this week's SmackDown wouldn't want to make me want to watch a 3-hour SmackDown starting in January. Anyway. Bron Breakker, Ludwig Kaiser. Ludwig Kaiser putting a good match. Bron Breakker retaining. But like I said, went on way too long. Yeah. What did you think?
I mean, it was a good match. And did it go? Yeah, it went a little too long, but I mean, it was a very physical matchup. I mean, you got Bron Breakker and Kaiser. Them boys can go. So I mean, maybe they trusted them with the time or whatever to do what they had to do. So hey.
Well, I think it was pre-taped, and tomorrow night's is pre-taped. You could tell he was just throughout. So I've said it before, I'll say it again. They're just cruising till they get to Netflix. You've got one more week. I presume the 30th will be the best of, but let's say it's not, and it is a proper Raw.
Right.
Okay, you've got 2 more then, and then that's it till January. Liv Morgan came out along with the Judgment Day. Rhea Ripley interrupted. This was basically just building to Wednesday. For those who didn't watch on Wednesday, the Netflix kickoff. You're now getting Rhea Ripley, Liv Morgan for the Women's World Title on the first Raw. Well, I think Rhea probably wins. So that was basically all this was. It was just building to that. Anything to add here or no?
I mean, all I can say is this needs to end. If Rhea wins the championship, win or lose, this rivalry need to end. ASAP.
It does, but then who else have they got on Raw? It's just seems to be Rhea and Liv are the stars, and everybody else is just everybody else is just there.
Yeah.
Speaking of people that are just there in triple threat women's action, Zoe Stark over Kanan Carter and Raquel Rodriguez. I thought Raquel would have won this, and I think everybody else, lots of other people thought. I think a lot of the people thought she wouldn't go the entire way, and having her as women's IC champion and Liv as women's world champion, I think that would have looked good. But at least Raquel didn't get pinned, so they protect her in that way.
Yeah.
Zoe Stark advancing. Zoe Stark should probably go the entire way. It's just she's got no personality. It's just Anyway, your thoughts on Zoe Stark advancing?
Yeah, I mean, she needs. I mean, I'm not saying she's gonna win, but she needs some kind of little story or something, some kind of gimmick or something. I don't know. They need to do something with her.
Yeah, what's the faction she's in with Sonya and Shayna?
Oh yeah,
That faction has gone nowhere.
Nowhere.
I suppose it's the Raw's now 2 hours, so they're just trying to fit on what they can. But so we started the night good and we ended the night good. The middle was just ugh.
Yeah.
But new Raw Tag Team Champions, finally, the Judgment Day have lost after 3 title defenses in like 200 days. War Raiders, I like the War Raiders, the new champions. Yeah, it gets the titles off Judgment Day. Bronze minus. It just really wasn't a good Raw. So your thoughts on the main event and your rating for it?
The main event was okay. I'm glad to see the War Raiders win the tag titles because it's been like 3-4 years since they last had gold. Been a long time. Then they had injuries. Like one had injured, the other one was not. Then the other one got injured. Like so on and so on. So it's about time, man. They get some recognition. And I'm gonna say I'm gonna give this Raw a silver.
And I just thought of something else. So first of all, okay, 2 questions. First of all, do you think the War Raiders defend more than Judgment Day?
Yeah, I think
Hopefully.
we're gonna see more good title defenses now because
they can't defend less. Like I said, 3 title. This was their 3rd defense in like 200 days.
right.
Also, I don't know if you saw the 0, the line through it. People are saying, and I think we're not being confirmed, but it's Penta El Zero Mido. So your thoughts of him coming to WWE?
I mean, I'm hyped. I just hope they use him right, man. I'm hyped about it.
Now, they didn't show it on SmackDown, so my thoughts he's going to Raw, but I would have Penta Nakamura for the title.
Banger.
Great first opponent for Nakamura. Penta's going straight into the title. Not going to win, but he's going straight into the title. That's what I would do with him. Now, so another question: does he debut January 6th or does he debut at the Rumble?
Good question.
Because January 6th are making it a big deal. You've got The Rock there, you've got Cena, you've got Logan Paul, you've got Punk Rollins, you've got Rhea Liv. Maybe I think it's going to be Owens Cody for the title. I think that happens also. That's just me thinking though. So they're making it a big deal. You got Triple H there. So they're making it a big deal. So
I would say wait to the Rumble. I mean, so with so much going on their first Raw.
I agree. Penta would just get lost, wouldn't he? Just be like, You play a Kawhi and if he Chad Gable will beat somebody, and then I just won a match. I'm the best in the world. Blah, 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 blah. Out comes Penta, which I wouldn't do. Anyway, moving on to the Tuesday night show, NXT again. Not the greatest NXT in the world, but certainly better than Raw.
Right.
Obafemi over Axiom. This was just a build momentum for him heading into his title match at New Year's Evil, first NXT of 2025. Cool, and I think Oba's taking the title from Trick.
Yes, sir. I want the ruler era is coming. The ruler.
In women's tag team action, Metaphor, they've really killed it. They've had a great 2024. They debuted on SmackDown. They had a match at Crown Jewel. They've been killing it on NXT. And now they beat Zarya and Renta. That's the next match. Zarya and Sol Ruka to cap off 2024. Because, you've got one on Christmas Eve. And the New Year's Eve one has been pre-taped, so I don't know what we get for that. But, yeah, Metaphor really killed it this year. What are your thoughts?
Oh, yeah. Like, at some point, they need a title run, tag team title run. I mean, they've been killing it, like you said, so I've been impressed with them. So,
but would you take the title? Well, okay. We'll get to who the champions are on SmackDown, but one of those champions is Bianca Belair. So would you take the titles of Bianca this quick or no?
I mean, it had to be like a multi-match or something like that, where Bianca wouldn't get pinned.
Unless they're billing to Jade Bianca at Mania. I don't know if they are or not, but the whole women's tag team title situation seems to be really confusing, but we'll get to that. Right. Jada Parker over Ren Sinclair. Again, Jada, another one that's killing it in 2024.
Oh, yeah.
We'll get your thoughts on that in a second, as well as the next one, which was Axiom and Nathan Fraser defending successfully against Gallus. Gallus a throwaway, unfortunately, just a throwaway tag team now. But Axiom and Fraser, for me, are probably the tag team of the year. I think they've really improved as a tag team. They get better and better and better. So, yeah, your thoughts on Jada over Ren and the champions retaining?
Oh, yeah, man. Jada Parker is the future, man. She's killing it. I don't know when they're going to call her up. Was she going to be the Raw or SmackDown? She's going to kill it wherever they put her. And they need, like, when the women's wrong, but she need to be like a surprise of Rumble appearance. And she need to kill it. Even though she won't win it, she need to, like Bianca a couple years back when she made her Rumble debut. They need to do the same thing for Jada Parker. Let her kill it and show the first good impression, and boom, Jada Parker make a name for herself. Now,
I would have perhaps somebody from NXT win it, showing that anybody can win it. Because right now, I couldn't tell you I think who's going to win the Women's Rumble.
No, not off top.
Liv hasn't won it, so you could do Liv Rhea again at Mania, but that's really dragging it. That's really dragging it out.
Really,
apart from Liv, don't see anyone. If you showed me the women's roster right now, I'd be like, then 10 of them. Most of them aren't. So most of them, a few of them might do, but I'll say Liv for now wins the Rumble. But yeah. But speaking of champions, your thoughts on Axiom and Nathan Fraser retaining?
Oh, like you said, man, them guys been working all year. Tag team, like you said, they're the tag team of the year. I mean, they've been killing it. Each opponent they face, they've been killing it. Even though it looked like they had a little friction every now and then, they wiped that out. They kill it. They go in the ring, do their thing, boom, retain them titles.
And when everyone thinks, they're splitting up, and that's what they make you. And this is just wrestling storylines, people. But as Jim Cornette likes to say, it's people. Yeah, they've got a storyline going on. You think they're splitting up, they're not, and they make a good tag team. You had Ethan Page coming out, I think, again, who's been killing it this year. Could have got a really good promo. Jovan Evans comes out. Ethan puts a chair on his jaw, stomps on it. Looks like he broke his jaw. Presumably that's leading to a match next week or the week after. And to end NXT, Trick Williams, Eddie Thorpe, ending a draw. Both men's shoulders were down. Great ending. Protects Eddie Thorpe, keeps him in that title picture. Yeah, so NXT better than Raw. Silver, probably just because of the ending. Silver. So your thoughts on Ethan Page, the ending, and rating?
See, like I told a friend of mine, Ethan Page slowly growing on me, man. And that this week right here, it just sealed the deal for me. I'm like, Ethan Page, bro, future. I mean, he got something going on. He's gonna be one of the top heels in the main roster real soon. Especially what he did to Javon. Oh yeah, top heel all the top. And as for the ending, I was like kind of confused with it, but hey, it is what it is. I don't know if they're gonna continue that rivalry or make a triple threat with Eddie, Trick, and Oba. I don't know. So but we got a case for a rematch. So
Oba pins Eddie, protecting Trick, and then Trick can say I want a rematch. You could do that.
right.
And your rating for NXT?
Oh, silver. That was silver.
Running through speed, of course, just one match as every week. Michin defeats and beats Katana Chance. She advances. Silver for NXT. For speed, sorry. Do you think Michin could go the entire way and go on to challenge Candice or no?
Yeah. I mean, she almost won U.S. Championship. She needs something. Give her the speed
I
title.
like that Triple H is using Michin very well, so I do like that.
Yeah.
On to a filler SmackDown. Okay, let's go through this. So Solo Sikoa came on out with a bloodline. So Solo hyping up. When's the date? Is it January? It's January 6th, isn't it? He said it's like 4 or 5 times. On January 6th, I'm going to be the tribal chief. On January 6th, I'm going to be the head of the chief. On January 6th, who are we getting now? Drew interrupted. Jimmy takes out Drew. Yeah, they're probably going to have a match, but I'd have Drew win that. Yeah, Drew needs to win that. Like I said before, I would have Drew pushed all the. If Cody's going to still be champion after Mania, you have Drew pushed all the way past Mania, and Drew's a guy to take the title off Cody.
I'm with that.
So he wins. Don't stick him in the Rumble. Give him a proper match at the Rumble, and he wins because he's not going to win the Rumble. Same with Elimination Chamber, wins there. Same with Mania, wins there. Backlash, so on and so on. Just win. Don't throw him in a multi-man match. Don't throw him in the Rumble. Don't throw him in the Elimination Chamber. He's winning none of it, I don't think. I think Cena wins the Rumble, and then he could have. Drew won this year, didn't he? Drew won the Chamber this year, so I don't think he does it again next year. But yeah, I'd push Drew all the way, and Drew's a guy to take the title off Cody for me. Speaking of the bloodline, they knocked off LA Knight, Andrade, and Apollo Crews. As much as I like Apollo Crews, for me, make Crews world champion, give him as much TV time as possible. But at the same time, how does pinning Crews preparing for Reigns? So your thoughts on the Solo Drew thing and bloodline winning against Knight, Andrade, and Apollo Crews?
I mean, with Drew's mission, it looks like he's taking out all the OG bloodline members until he takes out Roman. So I expect Drew versus Roman at some point. And yeah, the 6 man, we all knew the bloodline was gonna win that one. But like the ongoing feud with LA Knight and Shinsuke, that good interesting. Hope they continue on with a rematch of some sort. But yeah, like Drew, like you said, push Drew all the way to 2025, man. We need another Drew title run.
I'd have it Drew Reigns at some point, maybe a Backlash next year. And the winner gets a title shot, and Drew wins, and that's how he gets his title shot. So he's costed. So Reigns gets his Zula Fowler back January 6th. If you guys didn't know when Raw was, it's January 6th. So let's go. He said it so many times. Anyway, gets his Zula Fowler back, going for the title, but standing in his way is Drew. Drew beats him, and there we go. I like that they protected LA Knight with Nakamura, but again, beating Apollo Crews, just okay. It was a Grayson Waller effect. His guest was Braun Strowman. This brought out Kamala Hayes. They went to a rematch. Hayes winning this time by count out, protects Strowman, gives Hayes a win, but this just felt very drawn out. What are your thoughts?
I don't know. This is like a little filler feud, to be honest. I mean, you got Andrade. I mean, not Andrade, but you got Strowman. And you got Carmelo, who's a small guy. Like, there's only too much you can really do to make a believable victory. Not a count out, yeah, but a believable 1, 2, 3 count on Strowman for Carmelo. So I don't know, man. I think it's just like a little filler feud to see what's next for Carmelo or whatever.
Yeah, I do like. Did Strowman return after Mania? I can't remember when he returned, but whenever he returned, they've kind of protected him ever since, which is good.
Right.
But Johnny Gargano, Alex Shelley, okay match here that saw Johnny Gargano win. This was storytelling. You had Chris Sabin come on out, Tommaso Ciampa come on out, the roll up with the tights by Gargano. Okay. But unfortunately for me, most City Machine Guns now just feel like just another tag team.
Yeah.
And your main event, so Bianca Belair and Naomi, so Naomi's now a tag team champion. She didn't have to win the title; she just got handed it. And then before the match, said, "If we win tonight, I'll keep the title." Okay, then that's how you become champion in WWE. Now you don't need to win the title; you just get given it. I like Naomi. I like that she's been not consistently, very 50-50 pushed since returning to the Rumble, but they went over Nia Jax and Candice LeRae. They retained. I like that Tiffany Stratton was in the reason they lost. Again, storytelling. But yeah, filler SmackDown. Ew, silver minus. So your thoughts on Gargano over Alex Shelley, the main event, and of course the rating?
Well, like I said, I'm looking forward to this heel DIY run. So I'm with whatever little trickery or cheating they got going on, man. I'm here for it because, like I said, I've been never seen a heel DIY. We seen them heel separately, but never as a tag team. So I'm down for whatever they do. And as far as the main event, Naomi, I guess she's the new partner for Bianca. And I'm not gonna lie to you. I hope they reveal that Naomi was the one that attacked Jade. I hope they do because we need a heel Naomi. We need it. And that way we'll probably get Naomi versus Bianca or Naomi versus Jade. Somewhere, some kind of conflict somewhere. But yeah, man, that's what I want to see.
Yeah, up on the Tron, she gets revealed. She's got the title, clocks Bianca, and that's how she turns heel.
Right. But yeah, I would have to give this SmackDown like a minus silver. Yeah.
Wasn't the best, was it?
One of the best.
And the final WWE show of the week, Level Up. I got mixed up for the matches for this week. I went over last week, so I just got mixed up here. So for those who are interested in my Level Up rating and review of it, go back and watch last week. But we've got one final thing to do here. But first, of course, it is time for an ad break. So let me play this right here.
To never miss a second, never miss an upload, never miss anything I do, and never miss when I go live doing watch parties and my brand new podcast live Wednesday nights at 8 p.m. The Raining Rock Podcast. Add me on Facebook, Ricky J. Pate. Whilst there, search on Facebook WWA World Wrestling Alliance. Follow me on X at Ricky Goldmans. Head over to Pro Wrestling Tees and search Goldmans1 and head over to my YouTube channel. Search, like, and subscribe to the People's Wrestling Channel. That once again, the People's Wrestling Channel.
That is right. Check out all my socials, like, subscribe, all of that. And me, follow me, smash the bell, like, subscribe. Get me to that big mark of 400 subscribers. But we've got a couple of news stories to go over. So let's get into the new studio because the newsreader is ready because it is time for... That is right, news and headlines. So the first piece of news is Level Up cancelled. So in 2025, no more Level Up. I don't know if you've ever watched an episode. Many people haven't. I don't watch. I think I've seen the first episode and then just check results every week. It basically replaced 205 Live, and they called it Level Up. So yeah, no more Level Up, which I think is only a bad thing. You had people like Kalani Jordan, Hank and Tank, Tari Kigwe, Tyson DuPont, many others, Dante Chen, Dion Lennox, many others. They win on NXT. Level Up when they can't get a win on NXT. So what happened? What happens now then? We'll have to wait and see. Maybe it's replaced it with another show, or maybe that's it. So your thoughts on Level Up being cancelled, if you've got any?
I mean, maybe it's making room for something else. I don't know. Like, I never watched the episode, so I mean, maybe we're gonna see something else. So,
suppose if you never watch an episode, you're not going to miss it, I suppose, are you?
No, I'm not. I'm like, hey, it is what it is.
And the other piece of news, it's finally been revealed. Here it is. This is the Raw logo, the brand new Raw logo in 2025 on Netflix. There's a lot of talk of what the logo is going to be. There it is right there. I like it. A lot of people are complaining about it, but yeah, I like it. Your thoughts on it?
It's cool to me. I honestly, it's not a Raw logo. I've never seen a Raw logo I didn't like. All of them been good since I've been watching Raw. So this one's pretty dope. I like it. I dig. Just like SmackDown. I like the SmackDown logo and I like the Raw logo. So it's dope to me.
Do you think we get a brand new set, or do you think they just keep the stage the same?
Really, I really hope so. When the last time we had a new Raw set? Like, it's been a long time, man. We need a new set. We need something fresh. We come on Netflix, man. We need something fresh.
And Aaron, what? I'm not going to read out your second name because I can't. Aaron something. Jaden McDonough will be impersonating other wrestlers every week. He's not Charlie Haas, you know. Okay. I think JD is good. He's just been held back. He's just in the Judgment Day, then Judgment Day are going nowhere. I like JD, so.
Yeah, JD's cool.
But yeah, back to the Raw sets before we finish up here. Yeah, it has been years because they did the new one when they did the first bronze plate a few years ago. They did like the new one was like a curved set, and then we went into what we've got now. I think Triple H said it's to they have the set as it is now because it's a small set. They can fit more people in, which is what it's all about. But when you've got that for Raw, SmackDown, and NXT, when NXT goes on the road, this would all feel the same.
Right. We need
Yeah.
some kind of differentiation between the brands, like set wise. So we need to see.
Like one's red, one's blue, with one's people on both shows anyway, more or less. So it's just one's red, one's blue. Woo! But yeah, I think we need a new set, a new look, a new everything. And this is not really news, but we can discuss it. And I don't know if I've said this last time you were on, but no more pre-tape Raws. Next year, everything, even when they come to the UK. So I don't know what time it will be on for you, but everything live. So when they do the UK Raws, that's live as well. So your thoughts on that?
That'd be cool. You know what I'm saying? I can avoid. We don't have to worry about spoilers if it's not tape. I ain't got to worry about my man. I already seen the spoiler. I know it's gonna know. I hate spoilers. So yeah, everything live. Like cool. We can do that.
I try and avoid spoilers. I think Raw is pre-taped tomorrow, but I will be avoiding spoilers. Even though Raw's bad as it is, I'll still avoid spoilers. Bring Back Raw is War Set. That's a bit big to be loved by, but yeah, good. Yeah, that was a good theme. Yeah, do you remember that theme, Alex? To be loved by Papa Roach.
I love that thing. I love that thing.
Yeah, rather than what they've got now, they really don't really play the.
They don't even play the theme. It's Raw just come on.
I don't think it's not even the cold open. It's just the credits. I don't know where you cut the intro. Okay, it's the intro. They don't even play the intro anymore. But
they just play the then now forever. Then boom, welcome everybody to Monday Night Raw.
But speaking of themes, next year I presume you've heard of him, Travis Scott. He's going to be doing the theme.
It better be good. It better be better than SmackDown.
Have you heard of Travis Scott? I've never heard of him.
I heard of him. I can't remember what some of his songs are, but he's not bad. But I just hope he brings a good theme.
He got gifted recently. I don't know if you saw like a hardcore. It looks just like all the rest of the belts, but it's just got hardcore on it. And people going, "Oh, the hardcore title's coming back." It was just gifting Travis Scott the title.
Right.
One more comment from Aaron, and then we'll finish up here. Bring back the SmackDown Facebook. People, that went off. There we go. People have been saying that for years and years and years, but apparently it took a lot to set up, so that's why they got rid of it.
Yeah. It would be dope for her to bring back, but I'm not looking for it. I mean, it would be nice, but we nothing else gotta have.
And just before we finish up, so talking about SmackDown, it goes 3 hours starting in January. I think it's for 6 months. Now, they say it's for 6 months, and they'll see how much money they're making and just keep it 3 hours forever. But your thoughts on SmackDown being 3 hours starting next year?
Hey, I'm with it, man. We finna get Raw back for 3 hours. 3 hours SmackDown. As long as they give everybody a chance to do what they need to do. Superstar they've been holding it back, give a chance to shine and highlight and all that type of stuff. Like they got two new women's titles, so I guess they're gonna give them a chance to highlight them as well. So give the women more time. Give other superstars that never had a chance to shine. Give them more time. So yeah, if they're gonna do 3 hours, let's do it right.
It has to be good though. It can't be 3 hours of bad. So on one hand, great, it's more wrestling. On the other, it has to be good. It can't just be 3 hours of Cody or 3 hours of Braun or something. Just And one final comment: new generation on NXT. I like NXT, but fair enough. I don't think there's been a bad NXT all year. The last bad NXT was when it was 2.0.
Yeah, 2.0 was trash.
Since then, I think NXT have been really the brand. It's the brand, the show every week. Raw is okay. Raw right now is bad, but this year It's been very, when you don't have the Rock and Reigns on, very hit and miss. SmackDown the same, really hit and miss. NXT for me is the brand. But thank you, Aaron. Make sure to like and subscribe. Tell all your friends, spread the word about the Reigning Rock podcast. And a massive thank you to Alex for joining me.
Yeah.
And everybody else, like, subscribe, share, all of that. Have a great Christmas. Like I said, I will be live here for a 5-minute Christmas message, so tune in for that. I might even show off my Christmas gifts. I would imagine I'll probably get a lot of wrestling stuff I do every year. So, yeah, tune in. Have a look at my gifts. I might show them off. I think I will do this year. And yeah, have a great Christmas. I'll see you guys Christmas Day. Don't forget World's End predictions, watch along reactions, and then the podcast ends next Sunday on the 29th. Tune in then as well. But for now, always remember, if wrestling is the game, excellence is the name. Excellence is Ricky Coleman.